to show that refugees, Australia should treat refugees much better, and it's just an opportunity to raise the message, to the people of Townsville. That's why I come along every month.
I think the Australian government needs to acknowledge its obligations under the Refugee Convention and let the public know that seeking asylum from persecution is actually legal. These people aren't breaking any international or domestic laws. And also reassure the public that the numbers coming to Australia are small in comparison with those seeking asylum in other countries.
Why are you here today, Ray?
Oh, I just feel very strongly about the injustice against people who are fleeing terrible situations in their country, and I like to be a presence to remind people that there are people who care.
Most people don't understand that seeking asylum is actually legal. And another major misunderstanding with regard to refugees and asylum seekers is that the actual numbers of people who come here by boat are trivial by comparison to the number of legal immigrants that we allow in every year and the number of visa overstayers from rich countries.
I think that there's no equality until we're all treated equally, and that includes asylum seekers from overseas. I find it exceptionally unjust how these people have to flee their home country where they'll be persecuted or killed, only to be mistreated in Australia. Further, it's not viable from an economic standpoint to cart these people off to exotic island destinations and hold them there for up to a year or so. And it's just not practical. There's no argument for why we should be doing this.
I'd really like to see the government policies reflect compassion. I mean, there's a sense around that refugees are tourists who are just coming here for a better life, and that we know that's not the case. We know 90% of all boat people are found to be genuine refugees. They're fleeing persecution, they're in fear of their lives, they've been highly traumatised, and when they get to Australia we punish them, and I'd really like to see our policies change to be more compassionate. I don't think we should have mandatory detention. I think people should be settled into the community. Certainly detention for a short time to make sure that they are who they say they are, but once that's ascertained, I believe they should be settled into the community and not marginalised and left to rot in refugee detention centres.
I'd like to point out, in contrast to the treatment of the government now of refugees, in the 70s we were involved in assisting refugees from Indochina to resettle, and many meaningful friendships came from that, and I saw that very much as a building of community. But I think the present government's stand and opposition is to destroy community. So I'd like to, going along with what Peter said, really agreeing with all of those strategies that should be put into place.
I just wanted to say I'm also concerned about the people in refugee camps immediately next to the countries that they've come from, as also the ones that are in Indonesia. I'd like to know what's going on with processing refugees in Pakistan if they come from Afghanistan, etc., and why there is more processing being done there.
I'm here today because it's a political action that requires no talk and no money.